Good morning. How is everybody? Okay, well, right before I hit record, that song, Raise a Little Hell, came blasting through. I don't even remember. Is that like Whitesnake or someone? Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. All right, well, who wants to raise a little hell at this morning? Okay. And then right before that, I got sucked into a garment episode on Jeremy What's His Nuts from the Bear. And I didn't realize that, I haven't watched the show, but I didn't realize that the white t-shirt that he wears has sent the whole world into a state everyone needs to know. Anyway, I just learned about the tubular wheel knitwear t-shirts. Anyway. So Bear got bear energy, raising a little hell. Old Jeremy Muscles. Okay. I don't know where we're going, but let's find out. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell. Well, I brought a few decks with me. I'm at my pal's place checking in on things. Should we... I did bring... You know what? We're going to do some kippers. We're going to do some old kippy kippers just to get a read on this morning. Who's raising a little hell? Yeah, I'm so intrigued. Who's raising hell this morning? Is it a good kind of hell? Or is it... Oh, well, we got a main male. Some change here. Potentially, I don't know. Look at the little shuffle. Kippy kippers. Let's just get... Childs? Is there a child raising some hell? Well, they can do that sometimes. They certainly can. Okay, so we have child. All right, let's call them in. Grandma, Jesus, Buddha, archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors. Let's call in collectives, spiritual team, anyone you pray to, anyone that's got your back. Okay, who's this guy? Community. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. I'm actually not getting anything off of these cards, to be honest. But under here, and I was just talking about garments. Okay, well, there's something here. What are the goddamn chances? And I forgot that this was in the occupation. I rarely use this deck. Making a t-shirt. Okay, well, the tubular knitting. It's old. There's only 2 places in the world right now that this style, these machines exist. Japan and Germany. It's a different tension. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to... Spirit really loves to play, like, Pictionary with me and, like, yeah. I have to put it together. Okay, to be honest, I'm really not reading anything off the child and community, but, like, this guy... Okay, I'm going to just set them to the side. I'm going to set them to the side, because sometimes my personality does come through where I'm like, I don't know. But... Here, I like this. Okay, so we're going to put occupation. Weird. Okay, so this is for a very small select few, I'm sure. I just heard though, someone is in fashion. You make children's clothes. Okay, so that's for a very select few. Do we want some moonologies? Also, it's very still in here. It's very quiet. And it feels jarringly quiet because of the heat wave. And I did have the air conditioner on when I first arrived because it was fucking hot as balls in here. But it's actually a slightly cooler day. But my point being is that everything since the heat wave, everywhere you go, there's always a din of machinery. Oh yeah, and then when I was watching that, I was thinking about someone named Amelia, I believe, and they used to knit for Ralph Lauren. Okay, so, oh yeah, and then I was thinking about my grandma. I was lying on the couch just thinking, and then to be honest, I was just thinking about my grandma. And I was thinking about how I have her ankles because I was looking at my legs. So I was thinking about my grandma. And then I was thinking about the only friend in my life who ever got to meet my grandma was someone named Celeste. And my grandma's passed, and then I was thinking Celestial. Okay, I'm not sure where any of this is going. Okay, they went this deck next. Okay. Then we got Raising a Little Hell. Wow, we got a lot of things going on here. Oh Lord, you really buckle up, Buttercups. Yeah, again, I don't know where we're going. I'm just the driver. Like I said, sometimes I don't get CC'd. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. We're gonna unravel a mystery together. Yeah, Raising a Little Hell is just blasting. And if you're new to the channel, when I get song message downloads, like Spirit will sometimes mix in 2 different songs, but at the same time, I usually get a loop of like a part of a lyric, or yeah, it's very, so Raising a Little Hell. I don't even know if I would even know the rest of the lyrics. Yeah, I can't even hear the rest of the song. Okay. Okay. Well, occupation. Okay, well, we have this whole clothing thing, but for some of you, your occupation could just be working with children. Like, I know we honed in immediately on the whole, like, sewing thing, because I was talking about fabrics and all that jizzy jazz, but with just seeing occupation, child, and community, yeah, like, for some of you, it could be early childhood educators. You could be a speech pathologist that works with children. 5 of Wands. Who let the dogs out? What are we barking about? What are we fighting about? And it's not even a stick. Fabric. Yeah, they're not holding a stick or a bone. It's some type of fabric that they're all pulling on. Pulling. Something pulling on you. Okay, guys. Now, I'm intrigued. I mean, if you've been around for a hot second, we know how this goes. Sometimes it's just like, it is a mystery. We're literally we're unraveling a mystery together. Spirit made that very clear a while ago. It's not about solving the mystery. It's about unraveling a mystery. It's the journey, not the destination. Pulling on fabric. Yeah, because when you're sewing, the foot, you have your foot on the pedal, and then, yeah, and the tension, because why that particular shirt, but going back to the whole Germany, so back in the day, yeah, they had, whatever, you can go look it up, but it's this like tubular knitting, and what they were talking about is that the tension is very different. If you look at the mechanics of the whole thing, there's something here about tension, pulling. There's a tension pulling. Okay. Let's move it along. Okay. Grandma, what are we talking about here? Oh boy, now we got a unicorn and a sun. Okay, well, immediately, Spirit's pointing out this to this, like a spotlight. Well, a unicorn is out of this world. And this is giving tie-dye. Out of this world. What is going, who am I connecting to right now? This is, I love this. I'm so intrigued. Hold on, I gotta put my foot up here. I have to really, gotta think about this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put the child community card back into Kipper. I didn't feel it when it came out, and I don't know why they would have come out this is where I don't understand. I'm gonna put them back in, but okay. Is there any other cards in here that's gonna help clarify? Like cobwebs here. A mature man. There's something here about these lights. Yes. The sun. Well, this is like low watts. So it's got that more warm lighting. Okay, so there's warmth. Spirit, you really got me perplexed. It's so quiet. Oh, okay. Yeah, Spirit was okay, it is like I just stepped into their study. Someone is working late at night. Because the emphasis on this quiet is like, yeah, late at night. And then in that quiet, all of a sudden I heard this kick up and the machinations start making their little sound. Grandma, Jesus, I'm feeling really daft. An apprentice. Okay. Ooh, pigeons are really cooing. The Three of Wands. Yeah, and they were talking about with this, the whole older style machine, that it would break down like every day. It's not very cost efficient. It makes these fabrics in a certain way that is based on the past. Okay, this is so specific. I really cannot wait to see who this lands for. Okay. So with apprentice here, I see someone who's probably young person, child. Okay, child in the community. Okay. This is so specific. Child is more youth. Okay, so what I'm hearing is streetwear. And I say this because at one hot second, I was in the process of starting a streetwear company. So I learned a lot about materials. Anyway, they're pointing out the clouds because the clouds had something to do with my streetwear name. And streetwear is very, it's associated with predominantly like the skate scene, punk, and hip hop. There's kind of like intersectionality of all those, and like, so going back to community and youth. Okay, so this makes sense. Okay, it's coming together. So I have someone here, you are definitely either, I could see going to like Parsons in New York. I'm seeing design. I'm seeing fashion. Oh yeah, and then going back to Amelia. That was when I lived in New York. Amelia, yeah, worked in knitwear for old Ralph L. Okay. Oh, and fashion. Fashion is, yeah, like there's a million streetwear. Like fashion in general is very competitive. And especially when you're going to school or if you're starting out on your own. Yeah. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. I love this. Okay. I don't know why I doubt. Sometimes card. Okay. Trust the process. Okay. Okay. Now that we have a better understanding, do we want to use that deck or continue with this deck? Okay. Okay. So now I have a better understanding. Okay. So, Spirit Team, what do you want this person to know? Because we're talking about something very specifically. So I see you. Streetwear. Temperance. Oh yeah, raising a little hell. Oh, okay. So the thing that also stood out, the person that they were interviewing about the t-shirt, it was the costume designer for the pilot. Okay, so there's a real New York thing here. Okay, so I feel as though, yeah, Parsons is coming through, and I don't believe that is the fashion school. I know it's like the art school. They probably have fashion in there. Yeah, I'm not getting NYU. Maybe NYU, but I'm getting New York. And even if you don't have to go to school to do any of this. Like, oh yeah, because there was a guy that I also followed who made these like incredible masks out of his bedroom in New York. And he took off. His masks were incredible. Yeah, like you're hustling. You're up late at night. And you know what? New York is otherworldly. There's no other place like it on the planet. Like, that's why it's just a joke to me when places like Toronto try to be something that they're not. Like, New York is such a distinct flavor. It is like a fucking unicorn. And when it's a great day in New York, the whole entire city of New York, including all of the boroughs, like, when it's the best day in New York, it's collectively, it's like heaven on earth. And when it's the worst day in New York, holy fuck, it's hell on earth. Okay. Yeah. And you've been working fucking hard. You've been working your ass off. Yeah, I see you in your little fucking tiny, shitty room with all your roommates. We all have them. You know, if Lindsay Lohan had to have a roommate in New York, that's how fucking expensive it is. So yeah, I see you got this tiny little room and you're just fucking grinding. As you do in New York, you're grinding, you're working hard, but you have something. You have something here. Okay, so what's temperance about? The 2 cups, 2 birds. Okay, actually, let's go like, here, I'm gonna back this up a little bit more. Okay, yeah, let's get the, okay. So I'm actually gonna do the 3, 3, and 3. So I'm putting the 3 of wands underneath that, 5 of wands. Temperance is going underneath the old unicorn here, the sun. Okay, so who's going underneath the apprentice of swords? The 7 of swords. Yeah, you're keeping mum about it. Like you're just, I just see you up late at night working. And that's the best that, you know, I'm sure you see it on YouTube all the time, all these like videos talking about how like quit talking about what you're gonna do and just fucking get quiet and then go hide and do it. Quit talking about it. Don't tell anyone your plans. Don't tell people your dreams. Like maybe one best friend, your journal. But because it's about dissipating. You dissipate that energy and it keeps you, there's something about talking. So yeah, you're not talking. And also because there's competition. And with the Apprentice of Swords, you know, when you're an apprentice, you're observing, you're watching, you're learning all the tips and tricks, especially in terms of, yeah, like fixing. Okay, so what's that mature man about? All right, let's get another kipper to see what the mature man about is. But yeah, but you have your finger, and also New York is a great place. You have your finger on the pulse of what is current, what is contemporary for the kids in the community. Oh, going back to, again, the stealing. So when I lived in New York, you see it a lot. You know, I was going to mention Vice, but I feel like there's lots of different blogs and social media accounts that literally just go around and they photograph people on the streets of New York for fashion. One of the biggest problematic things, though, is that bigger companies, they go around and they like to bite. They steal people's fashion ideas, or like they definitely will rip. Yeah, they bite. They definitely steal ideas and take from other people. Yeah. So you have your finger on the pulse. You fucking know what's up. You fucking know what's up, and you're being mum about it. Distant horizons for mature man. Okay, wait. Okay, we'll keep that. Distant horizons, mature man, courtship. Oh, the temperance. Okay, so someone's coming in. Oh my God, would a reading be complete if we didn't have a little bit of love? Tension. Yeah, speaking of tension. Ooh, yeah, pull that material this way. Yeah, got the foot on the pedal of the sewing machine. Yeah, fucking lead you right to me. Ooh. Okay. Do we want this deck to find out about the mature man or the other deck? Okay, I'm not going to be afraid of you just because there's stinky energies that likes to use the stinky card energy. Yeah, like, that's what I mean by stinky card. Okay, we're not going there. Okay, let's give it a little shove. Wow. Oh, I do love when we get new energies like this. This is phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Oh my God, but seriously, if you're going to Parsons right now, fuck, hit an extra, like, please send a wink or something. Or like a little needle and thread emoji. Fashion. The Tower. Ooh, the mature man is coming in. I heard Miley Cyrus, he came in like a wrecking ball. Okay. That's what I was getting. It's a benefactor. It could still be sexy, but with mature man, perhaps you are going to get an apprenticeship, or you're going to do a stage, or you end up working for someone who's been in fashion. Because all the greats do, like, you know, like Steve McQueen, he worked for other, what do they call it? Like houses? Like when you work for, what do they call them? Sorry guys, I'm also a little bit sleepy. Okay. Yeah, and they're gonna, it's, okay, so this is the message. What you don't see coming, the unicorn, somehow, some way, and New York is like this. Your career can be literally made overnight just by you going to a bar, a party, a fucking grocery store. It's like who you know. If you have the right conversation, it's like winning the lottery, and it does happen. That's why people fucking schmooze and network all the fucking time. But you don't see this coming because you're just diligently, yeah, like late at night, maybe you go to class all day long and you're working, and then you're just like, so you don't see this coming. It's gonna rock your foundation. Yeah, raising a little hell. And then I just heard Rock You Like a Hurricane. Yeah, there's a real 80s vibe here. Is it this mature man? This mature man who really grew up on these songs, loves to raise little hell, but either way. And we see the scales of justice here. So there's like a real, even though there might be a hierarchy, like this person is very well established already in this career, they see you as an equal. And they're gonna see their cup. I feel like this is them having tea. They're elevating you. They're gonna elevate you by providing you certain resources and opportunities. Okay, but is it love? Is it lovey? Yeah, see, going back, again, the evenness. You're their equal. They view you as their equal. Because what it is that you are creating is like, and you could be referencing something from the past or bringing back a technique, either a material, a machine, a stitch. There's something here that you're bringing back, but you're putting a spin on it. A spin. Okay, wait. We didn't do the full three and three. Okay, so, sorry. Spirit, let's get the last three so we can like Ace of Wands. And it's going under all the wands. We have the Five of Wands to the Three of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So you started out in competition. You're surrounded by nothing but a lot of dogs barking, pulling. But when we look at what's below that, it's the Three of Wands. So even though there's this competition, and you're not in this pile, everyone else is like competing and stealing each other's ideas, and like they're all focused on everyone else. You're not. You're in your tiny fucking bedroom, probably in Brooklyn. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Maybe Bed-Stuy even. Ooh. Anyway, that's gonna be very okay. But your ships are coming in because you put in the work. You've been working your fucking ass off. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And this opportunity, the Ace of Wands, like you already have the passion, but I feel like it's this collaboration between you and this person. This is amazing. Amazing. Seven of Pentacles. Like you have invested everything, and see, you've been pouring into it, and this is why this person is going to come in to pour into it, because look, you've been pouring everything that you got. And if any of you who know, like when you don't have student loans or you don't have rich parents or benefactors and you're doing everything on your own, you're working the 2 or 3 jobs, you got crazy expensive rent, you're trying to put yourself through school or get your thing off the ground. So like you are grinding, and it's investment. It takes time. This is years. The Seven of Pentacles, this is years. This is time, investment. Now see, everything is in bloom and there is color and the water is coming. So this is about to, the color is about to come in. It's about to fill in. Oh, I'm so excited for you. And again, look at the colors. Okay, so see the pouring into the cups. Yes, getting watered. I'm so excited for you. Man, when this all blows up, I want to, tell me your streetwear brand. I want to support. Let's see what you got. I love streetwear. This is incredible. This is amazing. Yeah, if this is you, my guy, you don't even want to mention in the comments, send me an email. I want to support. I am all about supporting. The Three of Cups. Exactly. Celebration station. The fruits of your labor. The fruits. Look at how many goddamn grapes. We got grapes. We got raspberries. We got tangerines. What are those? Oh, those are tangerines. Those are oranges. Beautiful. Yeah, I want to celebrate you. Okay, let's go back to this person. Okay, so I love it. And also because there's so many people, again, in these industries, as we're learning, like, everyone thinks, oh, you're an artist, you can't be a creep. Like, the art world can be, you know, as soon as there's money involved, there's creeps. So it's really nice to see so far that this person, and especially when there's an age difference, you know, it doesn't matter what industry, I'm sure we've all, to some extent, experienced this. When you're coming into a new place or a new career or a new whatever, and then someone has that time ahead of you, again, apprentice, even if you're a plumber, like, the apprentice is always treated like shit, and this person does not treat you that way. They see you as an equal, and they want to pour into you. Oh, I fucking love this. Okay, so tell us about this mature man. The Knight of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups. And we're seeing the Three of Swords here kind of poke out with this Nine of Cups. Okay, is this also a love situation? I mean, it was feeling a little lovey for a hot second there. Okay, is this love? Okay, grandma. Oh yeah, now that stillness is equating. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. They're back to that again. Justice. And we saw on the teacup here, the scales of justice. And then, like, with the two cups. Okay, so this person could be a Libra. For sure. And also Libras love beautiful things. Yeah, look at her big, gorgeous gown. Look at that. The gown. See? Fashion. I'm sorry. I've been in a lot of courtrooms in this family court drama, and I can tell you right now, I do not see gowns like that in the courtroom. Yeah, and look at that frilly collar. Oh my god, and the other frilly collar. Steve McQueen. I'm getting real... Okay, where did that 9... Oh, we shuffled and it got lost. That frilly collar, that's my collar. That 9 of... You know you're feeling yourself when you got on that big ruffly collar. Ruffly collar. Oh, this is... Yeah, Steve McQueen. Oh my god. Perhaps some of you... Because the Steve McQueen name is still going... There's still a whole team. I don't know. Look at this! Shut the fucking front door. I forgot all about this. No wonder this deck came out. The needle and thread. Are you kidding me? Just beautiful. The big gown. Okay, but we didn't really get to... I'm just so curious. Oh, I got really nauseous. What's that about? Nausea? Kind of like a cold sweat there. Huh. Okay, let's put you back there. Okay. Okay. Let's organize this. Okay, so, well, we have this offer. So we see a Knight of Pentacles. Again, there's this real emphasis on these big, beautiful, like, again, if you look at the outfits, very, yeah, it's all very regal. I just keep hearing Steve McQueen. Oh my god, McQueen, Queen, and look, there's a crown, this little baby crown. What the hell? Okay. Wow. Okay, we gotta wrap this up soon because it's getting so hot in here. Okay. So, what else do we need to know about this connection? Is it love, though? Can we just get finger on that pulse? Is it love? The Empress 2, the other King of Swords. It's a divine match. And remember I was talking about Japan. The machines, there's two, one in Germany, one in Japan. This is so specific. I love this. I love who I'm connecting to. Okay. they're showing me Mapplethorpe, Patti Smith's, Robert Mapplethorpe, and his long-term partner. They had the same birthdays. They were both Scorpios. So Robert Mapplethorpe, if you're not familiar, he was a photographer. And he had been with Patti Smith, and then he discovered his queerness. And then he did very provocative, queer, a lot of leather, a lot of like religious concepts mixed with like a lot of BDSM or like leather. Yeah, a little titch of that. Anyways, his long-term partner, who was older than him, he was a collector. Oh man, there's this amazing documentary. His collection of photographs is otherworldly. It's like this. But with like, somehow, McQueen. Did I say Steve McQueen? I meant the other McQueen. But Steve McQueen was older. Yeah, an older generation. There's going to be a huge age difference here, but not in an advantageous, creepy way. I can just not reiterate these things because I don't stand for it, and I don't want to see anyone in these types of dynamics, and I'm not getting that. And they were together until Robert died. So this to me is like, you might even have the same birthday as this person. Huh. Okay. Let's put that back in there. Okay. Any last messages on like what we need to know about this? Oh my god, the Queen of Swords. Why are you upside down? Oh. Oh. Alright. Oh boy, we're all mixed up here. Hold on. I'm not feeling this as a reversal. Queen of Swords. Well, they're looking. Okay, hold on. Let's put... I still can't get over the fact that this King of Swords, even though it's a female, I love it. I love this deck because it always has both a male and a female version of the king suits. Needle and thread. It's been stitched into the very fabric. Okay, when I was talking about my grandma, remember? And I said Celeste, and I was thinking celestial because my grandma has passed. Celestial. And my grandma was a saint. Written, sewn into the very fabric of the unit. Like, there's something here about, like, destined or, like... Okay, but also, weirdly enough, this star is a snowflake. And the crown. Alexander McQueen. Yeah, if I was saying Steve McQueen, oh my god, guys, sorry. Alexander McQueen. Right? Oh my god, why are the names getting all crazy for me right now? The very fabric of your being, the very fabric, celestial, written in the stars. Okay. Let's put these back in. And then... Okay, they want the last cards to come from this deck. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is top tier. This was exciting. Okay, wait. I'm going to focus. Okay. Grandmama. Grandmama. The Five of Cups to the Hermit. Okay, wait. I want to put this, okay, let's focus on. So all this information, we're getting the backstory of who you are, this person coming in. It seems beautiful. It really seems kismet, destined. Yeah, birds of a feather flock together. And see, this one has, again, he's kind of fade out. Yeah, one is older. This is that gray. See, you're younger. This one's got the little Bonnie Raitt spot. Yeah, like this guy. Okay, so Grandma, what do you want to say about this connection? Let's just focus that. This mature man in the collective, whoever I'm connecting to in the collective. Oh, the Ten of Swords to the Six of Wands. Okay, well, going back to that energy of the Five of Cups. Okay, well, there's been some type of betrayal here. Someone's recovering, but look how you end up. You're successful. You're the champion of the world. All your little truffles. Some of you could be born in the year of pig. So that'd be 71 or 83. After 83, 95. 95, and then 2007, year of pig. Okay. Well, someone here has really overcome. And again, I see this with like just whatever success that you create for yourself. And yes, this person is coming into, but I feel like you come from the world of hard knocks. You did not have free handouts. You don't have free handouts until this person, but it was like, it was written in the stars. You put in the work, you followed a dream, you followed a vision, you didn't participate in this garbage. And because of that, it's like, holy fuck. Not only are you gonna get the opportunity of a lifetime with this person, but it's like your divine counterpart as well. And Ten of Swords, even though we see the betrayal, it is the ending. Huh, they're really emphasizing this full moon. We see part of the moon here. I had a lot of moon cycle stuff. Well, we're coming up to a full moon in like 2 weeks. So maybe in 2 weeks, or on some full moon. Beautiful. Well, I'm just gonna leave it there. It's getting very hot in here. We're at 43 minutes. That was wild. That was so much fun. That was really fun. And even though there's a little, we got a titch of that love. Okay, again, I love reading, or a reading just can't be complete until we have a little titch of love. Just come scooching on in. But this is so specific. I love these really specific readings. Fucking, yeah. Okay, like I said, any point you want to tell us about your streetwear, or maybe it's not streetwear, but I'm getting streetwear. Some kind of fashion. Oh yeah, let us know. Let us support. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, look at this little empress. I love that one. Yeah, we saw the empress with that crown. And the mirroring. Going back to Robert Mapplethorpe. And I think the other guy's name was Robert too. Oh my god, I'm so bad with names. But I know they have the same birthday. They're both Scorpios. Just incredible. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Stay blessed. Stay golden. Kisses to you. Go get that shit. Go get it. Fuck yeah. Oh man, that was great. That really just made my day. Thank you. Thank you for letting me read that. Okay, that's it. Queen. There's something here about Queen. Okay, is there a connection to Alexander McQueen? Something about the Queen here. A queen. Well, whatever. Just know that there's some reference to Queen. Oh, man. I'm so Snoopy and Scoopy. Oh, man. Whoever this finds. Anytime you want to let me know how that lands. Just love it. Okay, bye for real.